weird at all having to play on the other side of this rivalry?
I wouldn't say it's weird. I feel like it's exciting times. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably the first player to ever do this. So for me, it's exciting. It's new, and it keeps me on my toes. So I can't wait for tomorrow.
What is it like on the other side of the rivalry? You've been through it twice, or 2 years of it.
Uh, it's pretty much similar. You know what I'm saying, with the fan bases and the atmosphere. So it's about the same, honestly. We both in the ACC, so it's very similar.
You have a unique perspective on all of this, obviously. I mean, what do you have like a thesis on what this rivalry is? You know what I'm saying? Like, how would you describe it as someone who grew up in the area and has been on both sides somehow?
Yeah, just from where I'm from, Kinston, North Carolina. You know, growing up, watching this rivalry, and knowing as a kid I wanted to come to one of these schools in the Triangle, and me being able to be here right now is a blessing. And I'm pretty sure tomorrow's gonna be a great game. I can't wait for it. I'm ready to see the guys that I once was teammates with a long time ago, about 2 years ago, and it's gonna be fun.
And from Kinston, do you have any family and friends, a ton of them, coming out to support tomorrow?
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be it's gonna be flooded with Dontrez Styles fans, and I'm blessed to have that in my corner.
When you look back on that run as a freshman, does that Baylor game seem like yesterday or a long time ago, or Marquette game getting to play Duke?
Yeah, that year it was crazy, just going to the Final Four, and it kind of feels like it was a blur. It just really happened so fast, and it was a great experience for me, and it kind of got my college career going a little bit. So I'm thankful for that.
When you were at Carolina, did you think this was a rivalry with State?
I think it was, yeah. I think it is. Just the two teams being so close, and just the history of the two programs, I feel like how can it not be a rivalry? So when I see people say it's not a rivalry, I kind of, that's crazy, but it's all good.
Do you chuckle when you see some of your CP3 family, like Theo Pinson, popping off on Twitter from time to time?
I be seeing it all the time, and it's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna say what he be saying, but y'all know. But it's crazy seeing that on Twitter, but it's kind of funny at the same time.
Outside of R.J. Davis, which of UNC's players presents the greatest challenge defensively?
Seth Trumbull. We used to play one-on-one all the time when I was there. So he's a great defender. He's stocky, he's strong, athletic. So it's gonna be a huge challenge, and I can't wait to go out there and compete.
Has the group chat been popping this week, or have you all put each other not disturbed?
So about the Carolina group
Yeah.
chat? Nah, it hasn't been bad. It's exciting. You know what I'm saying? Those are my guys over there. But once tomorrow I hit at 4 p.m., I'm ready to go out there and compete.
So you have talked to them this week?
Yeah.
How about your teammates? Have they been riling you up a little bit too for this game?
Yeah, for sure. It's KJ and Snell. Those are my two guys. They go on the edge of them all the time, and they've been on me for weeks now about this game. So I'm ready to go out there, man. It's fun times. So.
How do you kind of try to treat this as a normal game? Obviously, it's got a little more connection to you, but how do you kind of try to treat it like it was the other game?
Just try to go out there and get the win. Just trying to build on what we did from last game, and know that it's bigger than me. We got to keep going. We got to go. We're trying to reach, and just really know it's bigger than me. It's not about me at all. Yes, it's important to me, but it's more important for the team to go out there and get this win.
Keith's brought up those two guys, by the way, as people who jab at you a lot as well.
Yeah.
One thing he mentioned too is just that you're getting more comfortable. You know, it feels like one of those things that might be hard for like us to understand. But how difficult has it been to go through 3 different systems now in just a few years, and the constant change? How do you feel yourself finally being acclimated and comfortable to this environment?
Yeah, for sure. When you transfer 3 times, not really ideal, but it kind of takes a lot for you to get comfortable at times. Just being in 3 different programs, trying to learn the system, where you get your shots, just the environment. But I feel like each and every day I come in here, I'm getting more comfortable, I'm being myself. And my teammates makes it easier for me each and every day, like KJ and Snell and the rest of my teammates. They always keep me on my toes no matter what, how I'm feeling down, I have a bad game. I can't be mad for long, but they always make me smile and laugh. So I feel like each and every day I'm getting more comfortable here.
How much does it help that you have this unique relationship with Coach Keats and Coach Watkins to that certain extent too, where they've known you since you were like 14, 15 years old? And then how does that help where you can see they push your buttons?
Yeah, Coach Levi Watkins, he gave me my first offer. He was at Ole Miss when I was in high school. So just being able to reunite with him. And of course, Coach Keats, I know him since my sophomore year in high school. Recruited me very hard in high school and at the portal the first time when I entered. And just being here now is fun. I feel comfortable just because I know them guys, you know what I'm saying, for years now. So it's been easy, you know what I'm saying. We have a great relationship and we'll keep building towards a better one.
What's it like having, your friends and family closer than when you were up in DC?
Yeah, it means a lot. That was one of the biggest reasons I wanted to transfer again, just to come back home and for them to see my last year. And this is all I got, and for them to be able to come to every home game, to see their faces in the crowd, it makes me want to keep going. It motivates me, so it's been big.
What have you learned about yourself, from the moment you stepped on Carolina's campus to, now with no stop at Georgetown between?
I learned about myself. I'm a resilient kid. I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot of basketball. Been through a lot of things, and I just, no matter what, I always feel like I always come out of it pretty good. So I thank God for that and my work ethic. So it keeps me going.
What would your freshman self said if you knew that you were going to be at UNC, Georgetown, and then now NC State?
Man, I don't even know. To be honest, I would have said you're crazy. Just, it hasn't been ideal, but also been blessed. It's a very unique situation. So can't complain at all. I'm blessed.
When you entered the portal the first time, I think you mentioned earlier in the year that you weren't really ready to make that move from Carolina straight to State. Kind of talk about that when went into that.
Yeah, I wasn't very mature enough, to just take on what comes with that. I know that's a big thing to do. You gotta be very strong to do that, strong-minded. And I feel like my second time in the portal, I was ready, mentally, and I made that move.
What was it like to be at Georgetown while the ACC tournament is going on last March, and then seeing how it all unfolded?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I went to every game.
Oh, you were there in the arena?
Yeah, I went to every Carolina game, every NC State game. I was there in the crowd. I saw OC hit the buzzer beater against Virginia. I was there. Yeah.
At that time, did you know you'd be wearing a Wolfpack uniform?
I didn't know. I didn't know I didn't plan on transferring from Georgetown until later on, and yeah, I ended up here, and I'm glad to be here.
Going back to KJ and Snell, obviously they don't play a ton of minutes, but how important are they to the morale of this team and its success?
Yeah, they're very important. They, like I said, they keep me and all my other teammates on our toes. They always joking around. Even when we're at a losing stretch or whatever, they always kept us positive. Just joking around, keep everybody laughing and smiling. And that's been big for me. Just to have those two guys in my corner. No matter how I'm feeling, they gonna make sure that I'm gonna laugh every day. I'm gonna joke around back with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's been fun just having guys around me.
What's something that you may need a second to think about this, but for UNC and NC State, is there something that either side doesn't realize about the other that you feel like you have a unique perspective on now that you've been on both?
I'm not sure, man. It's kind of similar. It's really the same, honestly, man. Just the fan bases, the atmosphere. Being in the ACC is, like I said, bro. It's a rivalry to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's it, honestly.
How's the Adidas life?
The Adidas life? Yeah, it's been going good. I haven't worn Adidas since my senior year in high school. I've been enjoying it ever since then. Well, ever since I've been in college before this year. So it's always good going back to Adidas.
speaking of brands, whatever your plan is, wherever, what university do you rep? Do you rep all three, or do you just stick with NC State? What's kind of the
Oh
plan you
yeah,
think?
all NC State. All NC State. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now, and I'm loving it so far. And I'm just loving it. That's what I rep right now.
Coach Keats,
Coach
have you
Keats.
seen a lot of growth out of you this year? Where do you feel you've grown the most?
I would say just my mindset. Just trying to do all the small things to help the team win, and not base my game off just scoring. Just trying to just go rebound, go be the best defender, and know that everything else is gonna come, and that's gonna help us win games. And I would say just my mindset and just getting more comfortable.
Coach Keats talked about Breon Pass being an ambassador. You have a unique perspective on Breon. What is it like to see what he's gone through, and how long have you known him?
Yeah, I know Breon since my sophomore year in high school. We was teammates with CP3. He played on at Reedsville in the playoffs. He beat me, but it's all good. It was during COVID, so I don't count it. It's all good. But yeah, I know Breon for years, man. He's been through a lot. He's stayed resilient. He's kept working. He's working right now, and he's having a great season. He's gonna keep getting better.
How would you describe the way Marcus has, as someone who else is getting comfortable? How has his game changed over the past couple of months here?
Yeah, Marcus to me is one of the best guards in the ACC for scoring guards. I feel like he's going to get into the paint no matter what. No matter who's guarding him, it doesn't matter. I've never seen nothing like it. The guy to be that small and that short just to get to the rim every time he wants to is very special. So I feel like he's one of the best guards in the ACC.
How does he finish the way that he does? Like, it feels like he just absorbs contact like nobody.
Hey man, I can't tell you. I have no idea. Just him being that small and so crafty. I don't know. He's a dog. He's gonna get there.
What's changed for the two of you since San Diego? That didn't go well for either of you, but since then you guys have both played, a different level.
Yeah. San Diego was. I don't know what that was. It was a tough time, and I told myself after that was never going to happen again. Just the way I played, and I knew I just had to be better for us to be competitive. And that's what I've been doing throughout these past couple of weeks, is trying to get back to rebounding the ball, being a high-level defender, and doing all the small things.
Was that a mindset shift that had to take place, do you feel like? Or was it more just prep and kind of knowing what to expect on the floor?
I would say it was early on, I wasn't really as comfortable as I am now, just trying to still learn the guys I'm playing with, the system. And at the time I wasn't making a lot of shots at the time. It was kind of, not going good for me in that area, but ever since then, I feel like I've been more comfortable. I've been myself more. So you can say it's been a mindset, and also just getting back to just doing what I've been known to do. That's just being a good athlete, good rebounder, defender, and knowing that my shot's gonna come.
What's been Coach Keats' message for the game tomorrow since the Mirror game?
We really haven't talked about it honestly, but as a team, it's a big opportunity for us to go out there and get another win. And we know that we dropped a few a couple weeks ago. We know we got to make up for it, and I feel like we will. I feel like we're very prepared, and we're a great team. We got to continue to show it each and every game.
I know you've had a relationship with Coach Keats for a while, but you talked about watching the ACC tournament and seeing it in person. How much did that play a role in actually coming here when you went into the portal?
Yeah, it was kind of a no-brainer. I feel like I'm an ACC guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm from North Carolina. I grew up watching this my whole life, and deep down I knew where I wanted to be, so I made it happen.
I asked Keith this question, so it's probably a dumb question. Snow day. Being someone who's from North Carolina, right? What's your interpretation of snow around here, and what are you expecting tomorrow?
To be honest, I'm not sure. Sometimes they say it might snow and it don't snow. It's kind of bipolar, but I guess we'll see. But I feel like a snow day game against North Carolina would be good. I feel like.
Thanks, Dontrez.
Thank you.